Shalom, Lakam, Kal Yashara'al. How's your peace, Israel? Welcome back to another video. And we are reading from the book of Jasher. Okay, this was specifically mentioned in the book of Samuel, um, 2nd Samuel to be specific. Okay, I think David referred to this book. So we're going to start a part series in reading the book of Jasher, right? And it does parallel with the scriptures. So hopefully anyone who has the scriptures can follow along with me. And we're going to start at verse 1, the creation, that's the context, creation to Abel. And it reads on this wise. And God said, let us make man in our image, after our likeness. And God created man in his own image. And God formed the man from the ground, and he blew into his nostrils the breath of life. And man became a living soul, endowed with speech. And the Lord said, it is not good for man to be alone. I will make unto him a helpmeet. And the Lord caused a deep sleep to fall upon Adam, and he slept. And he took away one of his ribs, and he built flesh upon it, and formed it, and brought it to Adam. And Adam awoke from his sleep, and behold, a woman was standing before him. And he said, this is a bone of my bones, and it shall be called woman, for this has been taken from man. And Adam called her name Eve, for she was the mother of all living. And God blessed them and called their names Adam and Eve in the day that he created them. And the Lord God said, be fruitful and multiply and fill the earth. And the Lord God took Adam and his wife and placed them in the Garden of Eden to dress it and to keep it. And he commanded them and said unto them, from every tree of the garden you may eat, but from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil you shall not eat, for in the day that you eat thereof you shall surely die. And when God had blessed and commanded them, he went from them, and Adam and his wife dwelt in the garden according to the command which the Lord had commanded them. And the serpent which God had created with them in the earth came to them to incite them to transgress the command of God which he had commanded them. And the serpent enticed and persuaded the woman to eat from the tree of the knowledge. And the woman hearkened to the voice of the serpent, and she transgressed the word of God, and took from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, and she ate. And she took from it and gave it also to her husband, and he ate. And Adam and his wife transgressed the command of God, which he commanded them. And God knew it, and his anger was kindled against them, and he cursed them. And the Lord God drove them that day from the Garden of Eden to till the ground from which they were taken. And they went and dwelt at the east of the Garden of Eden. And Adam knew his wife Eve, and she bore 2 sons and 3 daughters. And she called the name of the firstborn Cain, saying, I have obtained a man from the Lord. The name of the other she called Abel, for she said, in vanity we came into the earth, and in vanity we shall be taken from it. And the boys grew up, and their father gave them a possession in the land. And Cain was a tiller of the ground, and Abel a keeper of sheep. And it was at the expiration of a few years that they brought an approximating offering to the Lord. And Cain brought the fruit of the ground, and Abel brought the firstling of the flock from the fat thereof. And God turned and inclined to Abel and his offering, and a fire came down from the Lord from heaven and consumed it. And unto Cain and his offering the Lord did not turn, he did not incline to it, for he had brought for him inferior fruit of the ground before the Lord. And Cain was jealous against his brother Abel on account of this, and he sought a pretext to slay him. And in some time after, Cain and Abel and his brother went one day into the field to do their work, and they were both in the field, Cain tilling and ploughing his ground, and Abel feeding his flock. And the flock passed that, that part which Cain had ploughed in the ground, and it sorely grieved Cain on this account. And Cain approached his brother Abel in anger, and he said unto him, What is there between me and thee, that thou comest to dwell and bring thy flock to feed in my land? And Abel answered his brother Cain, and said unto him, What is there between me and thee, that thou shalt eat the flesh of my flock, and clothe thyself with their wool? And now therefore put off the wool of my sheep, with which thou hast clothed thyself, and recompense me for their fruit and flesh which thou hast eaten. And when thou shalt have done this, I'll then go from thy land, as thou said. And Cain said to Abel his brother, Surely if I slay thee this day, who will require thy blood from me? And Abel answered Cain, saying, Surely God, who has made us in the earth, he will avenge my cause, and he will require my blood from thee, shouldest thou slay me. For the Lord is the judge and the arbiter, and it is he who will require a man according to his evil, and the wicked man according to the wickedness that he may do upon the earth. And now if thou shouldest slay me here, surely God knoweth thy secret views, and will judge thee for the evil which thou didst declare to do unto me this day. And when Cain heard the words which Abel his brother had spoken, behold, the anger of Cain was kindled against his brother for declaring this thing. And Cain hastened and rose up and took the iron part of his ploughing instrument, with which he suddenly smote his brother, and he slew him. And Cain spilled the blood of his brother Abel upon the earth, and the blood of Abel streamed upon the earth before the flock. And after this Cain repented having slain his brother, and he was sadly grieved, and he wept over him, and it vexed him exceedingly. And Cain rose up and dug a hole in the field, wherein he put his brother's body, and he turned the dust over. And the Lord knew what Cain had done this to his brother. And the Lord appeared to Cain and said unto him, Where is Abel thy brother that was with thee? And Cain dissembled and said, I do not know. Am I my brother's keeper? And the Lord said unto him, What hast thou done? The voice of thy brother's blood crieth unto me from the ground, where thou hast slain him. For thou hast slain thy brother, and hast dissembled before me, and didst imagine in thy heart that I saw thee not, nor knew all thy actions. But thou did this thing, did slay thy brother for naught, and because he spoke rightly to thee. And now, therefore, cursed be thou from the ground which opened its mouth to receive thy brother's blood from thy hand, and wherein thou didst bury him. And it shall be, when thou shalt till it, it shall no more give thee its strength as in the beginning, for thorns and thistles shall the ground produce, and thou shalt be moving and wandering in the earth until the day of thy death. And at that time Cain went out from the presence of the Lord, from the place where he was, and he went moving and wandering in the land toward the east of Eden, he and all belonging to him. And Cain knew his wife in those days, and she conceived, bare a son, and called his name Enoch, saying, In that time the Lord began to give him rest and quiet in the earth. And at that time Cain also began to build a city, and he built the city, and he called the name of the city Enoch, according to the name of his son. For in those days the Lord had given him rest upon the earth, and he did not move about and wander as in the beginning. And Arad was born to Enoch, and Arad begat Machayael, and Machayael begat Methuselah. Next context, chapter 2, Seth to Enoch. Seth is born. It says, And it was in the 130th year of the life of Adam upon the earth that he again knew Eve his wife, and she conceived and bare a son in his likeness and in his image, and she called his name Seth, saying, because God has appointed me another seed in the place of Abel, for Cain has slain him. And, and Seth lived 105 years. He begat a son, and Seth called the name of his son Enosh, saying, because in that time the sons of men began to multiply and to afflict their souls and, and hearts by transgressing and rebelling against God. And it was in the days of Enosh that the sons of men continued to rebel and transgress against God, to increase the anger of the Lord against the sons of men. And the sons of men went, and they served other gods, and they forgot the Lord who had created them in earth. And in those days the sons of men made images of brass and iron, wood and stone, and they bowed down and served them. And every man made his God, and they bowed down to them. And the sons of men forsook the Lord all the days of Enosh and his children. And the anger of the Lord was kindled on account of their works and abominations which they did in the earth. And the Lord caused the waters of the river of Gihon to overwhelm them, and he destroyed and consumed them. And he destroyed the third part of the earth. And notwithstanding this, the sons of men did not turn from their evil ways, and their hands were yet extended to do evil in the sight of the Lord. And in those days there was neither sowing nor reaping in the earth, and there was no food for the sons of men, and the famine was great in those days. And the seed which they sowed in those days in the ground became thorns, thistles, and briars. From the days of Adam was this declaration concerning the earth, of the curse of God, which he cursed the earth on account of the sin which Adam sinned before the Lord. And it was when men continued to rebel and transgress against God and to corrupt their ways, that the earth also became corrupt. And Enosh lived 90 years, and he begat Canaan. And Canaan grew up when he was 40 years old, and he became wise, and had knowledge and skill in all wisdom. And he reigned over all the sons of men, and he led the sons of men to wisdom and knowledge. For Canaan was a very wise man, and had understanding in all the wisdom. And with his wisdom he ruled over spirits and demons. And Canaan knew by his wisdom that God would destroy the sons of men for having sinned upon the earth, and that the Lord would in the latter days bring upon them the waters of the flood. And in those days Canaan wrote upon tablets of stone that was to take place in time to come, and he put them in his treasures. And Canaan reigned over the whole earth, and he turned some of the sons of men to the service of God. And when Canaan was 70 years old, he begat 3 sons and daughters. And these are the names of the children Canaan. The name of the first was Mahalal, Mahalalel, the second Enan, and the third Mered. And their sisters were Adah, Zillah. And these are the 5 children of Canaan that were born to him. And Lamech, the son of Methuselah, became related to Cain by marriage, and he took his 2 daughters for his wives. And Adah conceived and bore a son to Lamech, and she called his name Yabal. And she again conceived and bare a son, and called his name Yabal, and had no offspring. For in those days the sons of men began to trespass against God, and to transgress the commandments which he had commanded to Adam, to be fruitful and multiply in the earth. And some of the sons of men caused their wives to drink a draught that would render them barren, in order that they might retain their figures, and whereby their beautiful appearance might not fade. And when the sons of men caused some of their wives to drink, Zillah drank with them. And the third childbearing woman appeared abominable in the sight of their husbands as widows, whilst their husbands lived. For to the barren ones only they were attached. And in the end of the days and years, when Zillah became old, the Lord opened her womb, and she conceived and bare a son, and she called his name Tubal-Cain, saying, After I had withered away, I have obtained him from the Almighty God. And she conceived and bare a daughter, and she called his name Naamah, for she said, After I have withered away, have I obtained pleasure and delight. And Lamech was old and advanced in years, and his eyes were dim that he could not see. And Tubal-Cain his son was leading him. And it was one day that Lamech went into the field, and Tubal-Cain his son, was with him, and whilst they were walking in the field, Cain, the son of Adam, advanced towards them. For Lamech was very old and could not see much, and Tubal-Cain his son was very young. And Tubal-Cain told his father to draw his bow, and with the arrows he smote Cain, who was yet far off, and he slew him, for he appeared to them to be an animal. And the arrows entered Cain's body, although he was distant from them, and he fell to the ground and died. And the Lord requited Cain's evil according to his wickedness which he had done to his brother Abel, according to the word of the Lord which he had spoken. And it came to pass when Cain had died that Lamech and Tubal went to see the animal which they had slain. And they saw, and behold, Cain their grandfather was fallen dead upon the earth. And Lamech was very grieved at having done this, and in clapping his hands together he struck his son and caused his death. And the wives of Lamech heard that what Lamech had done, and they sought to kill him. And the wives of Lamech hated him from that day, because he slew Cain and Tubal-Cain. And the wives of Lamech separated from him, and would not hearken to him in those days. And Lamech came to his wives, and he pressed them to listen to them about this matter. And he said to his wives, Adah, Zillah, hear my voice, O wives of Lamech. Attend to my words. And for now you have imagined and said that I slew a man with my own wounds, and a child with my stripes for their having done no violence. But surely know that I am old and grey-headed, and my eyes are very heavy through age, and I did this thing unknowingly. And the wives of Lamech listened to him in this matter, and they returned to him with the advice of their father Adam. But they bore no children to him from that time, knowing that God's anger was increasing in those days against the sons of men, to destroy them with the waters of the flood for their evil doings. And Mahalalel the son of Canaan lived 75 years, and he begat Yared. And Yared lived 62 years and begat Enoch. And Enoch lived 65 years and begat Methuselah. And Enoch walked with God after having begot Methuselah. He served the Lord and despised the evil ways of men. And the soul of Enoch was wrapped up in the instruction of the Lord, in knowledge and in understanding. He wisely retired from the sons of men and secreted himself from them for many days. And it was at the expiration of many years, whilst he was serving the Lord and praying before him in his house, that an angel of the Lord called to him from heaven. And he said, Here I am. And he said, Rise, go forth from thy house, and from the place where thou dost hide thyself, and appear to the sons of men, in order that thou mayest teach them the way in which they should go, and the work which they must accomplish to enter in the ways of God. And Enoch rose up according to the word of the Lord, and went forth from his house, from his place, and from the chamber in which he was concealed. And he went to the sons of men, taught them the ways of the Lord, and at that time assembled the sons of men, and acquainted them with the instructions of the Lord. And he ordered it to be proclaimed in all places where the sons of men dwelt, saying, Where is the man who wishes to know the ways of the Lord and good works? Let him come to Enoch. And all the sons of men then assembled to him. For all who desired this thing went to Enoch, and Enoch reigned over the sons of men according to the word of the Lord. And they came and bowed to him, and they heard his word. And the Spirit of God was upon Enoch, and he taught all men the wisdom of God and his ways. And the sons of men served the Lord in all the days of Enoch, and they came to hear his wisdom. And all the kings of the sons of men, both first and last, together with their princes and judges, came to Enoch, and they heard of his wisdom, and they bowed down to him. And they also required of Enoch to reign over them, to which he consented. And they assembled in all 130 kings and princes, and they made Enoch king over them, and they were all under his power and command. And Enoch taught the wisdom and knowledge and the ways of the Lord, and he made peace among them, and peace was throughout the earth during the life of Enoch. Wow, it's quite similar to what, like what the Mashiach is gonna do. It's quite interesting. It says, and Enoch reigned over the sons of man 243 years, and he did justice and righteousness with all his people, and he led them in the ways of the Lord. And these are the generations of Enoch: Methuselah, Elisha, Elimelech, three sons. Their sisters were Milcah and Naamah. And Methuselah lived 87 years, and he begat Lamech. It was in the 56th year of the life of Lamech when Adam died. 930 years old was he at his death, and his two sons with Enoch and Methuselah his son buried him with great pomp, as at the burial of the kings in the cave which God had told him. And in the place all the sons of men made a great mourning and weeping on account of Adam. It was therefore become a custom among the sons of men to this day. And Adam died because he ate of the tree of knowledge, he and his children after him, as the Lord had spoken. And it was in the year of Adam's death, which was 243rd year of the reign of Enoch. In that time Enoch resolved to separate himself from the sons of men, and to secret himself as at first, in order to serve the Lord. And Enoch did so, but did not entirely secret himself from them, but kept away from the sons of men 3 days, and then went to them for 1 day. And during the 3 days that he was in his chamber, he prayed to and praised the Lord his God. And the day on which he went and appeared to his subjects, he taught them the ways of the Lord. And all they asked him about the Lord, he told them. And he did in the manner for many years. And he afterwards concealed himself for 6 days, and appeared to his people 1 day in 7, and after that once in a month, and then once in a year, until all the kings, princes, and sons of men sought for him and desired again to see the face of Enoch, and to hear his words, but they could not. All the sons of Enoch of men were greatly afraid of Enoch, and they feared to approach him on account of the godlike awe that was seated upon his countenance. Therefore no man could look at him, fearing he might be punished and die. And all the kings and princes resolved to assemble the sons of men and to come to Enoch, thinking that they might all speak to him at the time when he should come forth amongst them, and they did so. And the day came when Enoch went forth, and they all assembled and came to him. And Enoch spoke to them the word of the Lord, and he taught them wisdom and knowledge. And they bowed down before him, and they said, May the king live, may the king live. And in some time, when the kings and the princes and the sons of men were speaking to Enoch, and Enoch was teaching them the ways of God, behold, an angel of the Lord came, then called unto Enoch from heaven, and wished to bring him up to heaven, to make him reign there over the sons of God, as he had reigned over the sons of men upon the earth. When at that time Enoch heard this, he went and assembled all the inhabitants of the earth, and taught them wisdom and knowledge, and gave them divine instruction. He said to them, I have been required to ascend into heaven. I therefore do not know the day of my going. And now therefore I will teach you wisdom and knowledge, and will give you instruction before I leave you, how to act upon earth whereby you may live. And he did so. And he taught them wisdom and knowledge, and gave them instruction, and he reproved them. And he placed before them statutes and judgments to do upon the earth. And he made peace among them. And he taught them everlasting life, and dwelt with them some time, teaching them all these things. And at that time the sons of men were with Enoch, and Enoch was speaking to them. And they lifted up their eyes, and the likeness of a great horse descended from heaven, and the horse paced in the air. And they told Enoch what they had seen. And Enoch said to them, On my account does this horse descend upon earth. The time has come when I must go from you, and I shall no more be seen by you. And the horse descended at that time and stood before Enoch, and all the sons of men that were with Enoch saw him. And Enoch then again ordered a voice to be proclaimed, saying, Where is the man who delighted to know the ways of the Lord his God? Let him come this day to Enoch before he is taken from us. And all the sons of men assembled and came to Enoch that day, and all the kings of the earth with their princes and counselors remained with him that day. And Enoch then taught the sons of men wisdom and knowledge, and gave them divine instructions. And he bade them serve the Lord and walk in his ways all the days of their lives, and he continued to make peace among them. And it was after this that he rose up and rode upon the horse, and he went. All the sons of men went after him, about 800,000 men, and they went with him one day's journey. And the second day he said to them, return home to your tents. Why will you go? Perhaps you may die. And some of them went from him, and those that remained went with him 6 days' journey. And Enoch said to them every day, return to your tents, lest you may die. But they were not willing to return, and they went with him. And on the sixth day, some of the men remained and clung to him, and they said to him, we will go with thee to the place where thou goest. As the Lord liveth, death only shall separate us. And they urged so much to go with him that he ceased speaking to them, and they went after him and would not return. And when the kings returned, they caused the census to be taken in order to know the number of remaining men that went with Enoch. And it was up upon the seventh day that Enoch ascended into heaven in a whirlwind, with horses and chariots of fire. And on the eighth day all the kings that had been with Enoch sent to bring back the number of men that were with Enoch in that place from which he ascended into heaven. And all the kings went to the place, and they found the earth there filled with snow. And upon the snow were large stones of snow. And one said to the other, come, let us break through the snow and see. Perhaps the men that remain with Enoch are dead, and now under the stones of snow. And they searched, but could not find him, for he had ascended into heaven. Chapter 4. It says, the apostasy to Noah's birth. It says, and all the days that Enoch lived upon the earth were 365 years. And when Enoch had ascended into heaven, all the kings of the earth rose and took Methuselah his son, and anointed him. They caused him to reign over them in the place of his father. And Methuselah acted uprightly in the sight of God, and his father Enoch had taught him. And he likewise during the whole of his life taught the sons of men wisdom, knowledge, and the fear of God. And he did not turn from the good way either to the right or to the left. But in the latter days, Methuselah, the sons of men, turned from the Lord. They corrupted the earth. They robbed and plundered each other. They rebelled against God, and they transgressed, and they corrupted their ways, and would not hearken to the voice of Methuselah, but rebelled against him. And the Lord was exceedingly wroth against them. And the Lord continued to destroy the seed in those days, so that there was neither sowing nor reaping in the earth. For when they sowed the ground in order that they might obtain food for their support, behold, thorns and thistles were produced when they did not sow. And still the sons of men did not turn from their evil ways, and their hands were still extended to do evil in the sight of God. And they provoked the Lord with their evil ways. And the Lord was very wroth and repented that he made man. And he thought to destroy and annihilate them, and he did so. In those days, when Lamech, the son of Methuselah, was 160 years old, Seth, the son of Adam, died. And all the days that Seth lived were 912 years, and he died. And Lamech was 180 years old when he took Ashmah, the daughter of Elisha, the son of Enoch his uncle, and she conceived. And at that time the sons of men sowed the ground, and a little food was produced. Yet the sons of men did not turn from their evil ways, and they trespassed and rebelled against God. And the wife of Lamech conceived and bare him a son at that time, at the revolution of the year. And Methuselah called his name Enoch, saying, the earth was in those days at rest, and free from corruption. And Lamech his father called his name Menachem, saying, this one shall comfort us in our works and miserable toil in the earth which God had cursed. And the children grew up. And the children grew up and was weaned, and he went in the ways of his father Methuselah, perfect and upright with God. And all the sons of men departed from the ways of the Lord in those days, as they multiplied upon the face of the earth, with sons and daughters. And they taught one another their evil practices, and they continued sinning against the Lord. And every man made unto himself a god, and they robbed and plundered every man his neighbor. as well as his relative, and they corrupted the earth. And the earth was filled with violence, and their judges and rulers went to the daughters of men and took their wives by force from their husbands according to their choice. And the sons of men in those days took from the cattle of the earth, the beasts of the field, and the fowls of the air, and taught the mixture of animals of one species with another, in order therewith to provoke the Lord. And God saw the whole earth, and it was corrupt, for all flesh had corrupted its ways upon the earth, and all men and all animals. And the Lord said, I will blot out man that I created from the face of the earth, yea, from man to the birds of the air, together with cattle and beasts. They are in the field, for I repent that I made them. And all men who walked in the ways of the Lord died in those days, before the Lord brought the evil upon man which he had declared. For this was from the Lord, that they should not see evil which the Lord spoke of concerning the sons of men. And Noah found grace in the sight of the Lord, and the Lord chose him and his children to raise up seed from them upon the face of the earth. And chapter 5, and it reads, it says Noah to Methuselah's death. And it reads, it says, and it was the 84th year of the life of Noah that Enosh, the son of Seth, died. He was 905 years old at his death. And in the 179th year of the life of Noah, Canaan, the son of Enosh, died. And all the days of Canaan were 910 years, and he died. And in the 234 year of the life of Noah, Mahalalel, the son of Canaan, died. And the days of Mahalalel were 895 years, and he died. And Jared, the son of Mahalalel, died in those days, in the 336th year of the life of Noah. And all the days of Jared were 962 years, and he died. And all who followed the Lord died in those days, before they saw the evil which God declared to do upon the earth. And after the lapse of many years, in the 480th year of the life of Noah, when all those men who followed the Lord had died away from amongst the sons of men, and only Methuselah was left, God said unto Noah and Methuselah, saying, Speak ye and proclaim to the sons of men, saying, Thus says the Lord, return from your evil ways and forsake your works, and the Lord will repent of the evil that he has declared to do to you, so that it shall not come to pass. For thus says the Lord, Behold, I give you a period of 120 years. If you will not turn to me and forsake your evil ways, then will I also turn away from the evil which I told you, and it shall not exist, says the Lord. And Noah and Methuselah spoke all the words of the Lord to the sons of men, day after day, constantly speaking to them. But the sons of men would not hearken to them, nor incline their ears to the words, and they were stiff-necked. And the Lord granted them a period of 120 years, saying, If they will not return, then will God repent of the evil, so as not to destroy the earth. Noah, the son of Lamech, refrained from taking a wife in those days to beget children, for he said, Surely now God will destroy the earth, wherefore then shall I beget children? And Noah was a just man, he was perfect in his generation, and the Lord chose him to raise up a seed from his seed upon the face of the earth. And the Lord said to Noah, Take unto thee a wife and beget children, for I have seen thee righteous before me in this generation. And thou shalt raise up a seed, and the children with thee, and in the midst of the earth. And Noah went and took a wife, and he chose Naamah, the daughter of Enoch. And so Noah went and took a wife, and he chose Naamah, the daughter of Enoch, and she was 508 years old. And Noah was 498 years old when he took Naamah for a wife. And Naamah conceived and bare a son, and he called his name Japheth, saying, God has enlarged me in the earth. And she conceived again and bare a son, and called his name Shem, saying, God has made me a remnant to raise up a seed in the midst of the earth. Now, just before I go there, we've got this woman called Naamah, okay? And it says she was the daughter of Enoch. Now, I want to know which Enoch, okay? because there's two Enochs. There's the Enoch that's the child of Cain. Okay, so Cain had a child. So Cain had a child called Enoch. Okay, now let's see. Okay, so let's see this. So okay, so it says here that Lamech, which is from the side of Cain, took two wives. He took Adah and Zillah from Canaan, who's from Seth's lineage. Okay, and it says in chapter 2 verse 23, it says that in the end of the days of the years when Zillah became old, the Lord opened her womb, and she conceived and bore a son and called his name Tubal Cain, saying, after I have withered away, I have obtained him from the Almighty God. And she says, and she conceived again and bare a daughter and called her name Naamah. Okay, so this is a daughter. So this Naamah here is a daughter of Lamech, right? But this is from Seth's. They're from Cain's lineage. But we're reading here, and we see that Noah marries Naamah. He says, and thou shalt raise up a seed. And it says, and Noah went in, took in a wife, and he chose the daughter, Naamah, the daughter of Enoch, and she was 508 years old. And Noah was 498 years old when he took Naamah for a wife. And this is Naamah, the daughter of Enoch. Now my question is, does it show the children of Enoch? This is something that I want to look into. 1 second. Yeah, it doesn't say. It doesn't say. Well, we'd have to get some extra sources to find out who were Enoch's children. But we can read here that it says that he chose the daughter of Enoch, and her name was called Naamah, and that's where the following children are born. It says Naamah conceived and bare a son, and called his name Japheth, saying, God has enlarged me in the earth. And she conceived again and bare a son, and called his name Shem, saying, God has made me a remnant to raise up a seed in the midst of the earth. And Noah was 502 years old when Naamah bare Shem, and the boys grew up and went in their ways of the Lord in all that Methuselah and Noah had their father taught them. This is interesting because it doesn't talk about Ham at all. It just talks about Shem and Japheth. Okay. Anyway, let's continue. It says it doesn't talk about Ham at all. It just says Japheth and Shem. Okay. And then let's read verse 19. It says, "And Lamech, the father of Noah, died in those days. Yet verily he did not go with all his heart in the ways of his father. And he died in the 195th year of the life of Noah. And all the days of Lamech were 770 years, and he died. And all the sons of men who knew the Lord died in that year before the Lord brought evil upon them. For the Lord willed them to die, so as to not behold the evil that God would bring upon their brothers and relatives, as he had so declared to do so. In that time the Lord said to Noah and Methuselah, Stand forth and proclaim to the sons of men all the words that I spoke to you in those days. Peradventure they may turn from the evil ways, and I will repent of the evil and will not bring it. I will not bring it. And Noah and Methuselah stood forth and said in the ears of the sons of men all that God had spoken concerning them. But the sons of men would not hearken, neither would they incline their ears to all the declarations. And it was after this that the Lord said to Noah, The end of all flesh is come before me, on account of the evil deeds, and behold, I will destroy the earth. And do thou take unto thee gopher wood, and go to a certain place, and make a large ark, and place it in that spot. And thus shalt thou make it 300 cubits, its length 50 cubits broad, and 30 cubits high. And thou shalt make unto thee a door open at its side, and to a cubit thou shalt finish above, and cover it within and without with pitch. And behold, I will bring the flood of waters upon the earth, and all flesh be destroyed from under the heavens. All that is upon the earth shall perish. And thou and thy household shall go and gather 2 couple of living things, male and female, and shall bring them to the ark, to raise up seed from upon the earth, and gather unto thee all food that is eaten by all the animals, that they may be food for thee and for them. And thou shalt choose for thy sons 3 maidens from the daughters of men, and they shall be wives to thy sons. And Noah rose up and he made the ark in the place where God had commanded him, and Noah did as God ordered him." This is very interesting because it's talking about 3 maidens for the daughters of men and the wives, but it doesn't mention anything about Ham. There's something that's going on here. It's like there's pieces to the puzzle everywhere. Like when you read the Bible, you see there's just something like there's something going on. Like if you were to read all the other scriptures and stuff like that, all the other books, you'll start to see that there's everything like there's a message. There's something is going on, and it's not too clear, but it's clear at the same time. It's weird. Okay. In his 95th year, Noah commenced to make the ark, and he made the ark in 5 years, as the Lord had commanded. Then Noah took the 3 daughters of Eliakim, son of Methuselah, for wives for his sons, as the Lord had commanded Noah. And it was at that time Methuselah, the son of Enoch, died. 960 years old was he at his death. Okay, chapter 6, the flood. It says, At that time, the death of Methuselah, the Lord said to Noah, Go thou with thy household unto the ark, and behold, I will gather to thee all the animals of the earth, the beasts of the field, and the fowls of the air, and they shall all come and surround the ark. And thou shalt go and seat thyself by the door of the ark, and all the beasts, the animals, and the fowls shall assemble and place themselves before thee, and such of them as shall come and crouch before thee shalt thou take and deliver into the hands of thy sons, who shall bring them to the ark, and all that will stand before thee thou shalt leave. And the Lord brought this about on the next day, and animals, beasts, fowls came in a great multitude and surrounded the ark. And Noah went and seated himself by the door of the ark, and of all flesh that crouched before him he brought into the ark, and all that stood before him he left upon the earth. And the lioness came with her 2 whelps, male and female, and the 3 crouched before Noah, and the 2 whelps rose up against the lioness, and smote her, made her flee from her place. And she went away, and they returned to their places, and crouched upon the earth before Noah. and the lioness ran away and stood in the place of the lions. And Noah saw this and wondered greatly, and he rose and took the two whelps and brought them into the ark. And Noah brought unto the ark from all living creatures that were upon the earth, so that there was none left but which Noah brought into the ark. 2 and 2 came to Noah in the ark, but from the clean animals, the clean fowls, he brought 7 couples, as God had commanded him. And all the animals and beasts and fowls were still there, and they surrounded the ark at every place. And the rain had not descended till 7 days after. And on that day the Lord caused the whole earth to shake, and the sun darkened, and the foundations of the world raged. The whole earth was moved violently, and the lightning flashed, and the thunder roared, and all the foundations in the earth were broken up, such as was not known in the inhabitants before. And God did this mighty act in order to terrify the sons of men, that there might be no more evil upon the earth. And still the sons of men would not return from their evil ways. They increased the anger of the Lord at that time, and did not even direct their hearts to all of this. And at the end of the 7 days, in the 600th year of life of Noah, the waters of the flood were upon the earth, and all the fountains of the deep were broken up, and the windows of heaven were opened. And the rain was upon the earth 40 days and 40 nights. And Noah and his household and all the living creatures that were with him came into the ark on account of the waters of the flood. And the Lord shut him in. And all the sons of men that were left upon the earth became exhausted through evil on account of the rain, for the waters were coming more violently upon the earth. And the animals and beasts were still surrounding the ark. And the sons of men assembled together, about 700,000 men and women, and they came unto Noah to the ark, and they called to Noah, saying, Open for us, that we may come into the ark, and wherefore shall we die? And Noah with a loud voice answered them from the ark, saying, Have you not all rebelled against the Lord, and said that he does not exist? And therefore the Lord brought upon you this evil, to destroy and cut you off from the face of the earth. Is not this the thing that I spoke to you of 120 years back? And you would not hearken to the voice of the Lord, and now to do you desire to live upon earth? And they said to Noah, We are ready to return to the Lord, only open for us, that we may live and not die. And Noah answered them, saying, Behold, now that you see the trouble of your souls, you wish to return to the Lord. Why did you not return during the 120 years which the Lord granted to you as a determined period? But now you come and tell me this on account of the troubles of your souls. Now also the Lord will not listen to you, neither will he give ear to you on this day, so that you will not succeed in your wishes. And the sons of men approached in order to break into the ark to come in on account of the rain. They could not bear the rain upon them. And the Lord sent all the beasts and the animals that stood around the ark. And the beasts overpowered them and drove them from that place. And every man went his way, and they again scattered themselves upon the face of the earth. And the rain was still descending upon the earth, and it descended 40 days and 40 nights. And the waters prevailed greatly upon the earth. And all flesh that was upon the earth or in the waters died, whether men, animals, beasts, creeping things, or birds of the air. There only remained Noah and those that were with him in the ark. And the waters prevailed, and they greatly increased upon the earth. And they lifted up the ark, and it was raised from the earth. And the ark floated upon the face of the waters, and it was tossed upon the waters, so that all the living creatures within there were turned about like the pottage in a cauldron. And great anxiety seized all the living creatures that were in the ark, and the ark was like to be broken. And all the living creatures that were on the ark were terrified, and the lions roared, and the oxen lowed, and the wolves howled, and every living creature in the ark spoke and lamented in its own language, so that their voices reached to a great distance. And Noah and his sons cried and wept in their troubles. They were greatly afraid that they had reached the gates of death. And Noah prayed unto the Lord and cried unto him on account of this. And he said, O Lord, help us, for we have no strength to bear this evil that has encompassed us. For the waves of the waters have surrounded us, mischievous torrents have terrified us. The snares of death have come before us. Answer us, O Lord, answer us. Light up thy countenance towards us, and be gracious to us. Redeem us and deliver us. And the Lord hearkened to the voice of Noah, and the Lord remembered him. And the wind passed over the earth, and the waters were still, and the ark rested. And the fountains of the deep and the windows of the heaven were stopped, and the rain from heaven was restrained, and the waters decreased in those days. And the ark rested upon Mount Ararat, mountains of Ararat. And Noah opened the windows of the ark, and Noah still called out to the Lord at that time, and he said, O Lord, who didst form the earth and the heavens and all that are therein? Bring forth our souls from this confinement, from the prison wherein thou hast placed us. For I am much wearier with sighing. And the Lord hearkened to the voice of Noah, and said to him, When thou shalt have completed a full year, thou shalt then go forth. And at the revolution of the year, when a full year was completed to Noah's dwelling in the ark, the waters were dried from off the earth, and Noah put off the put off the covering of the ark. At that time, on the 27th day of the second month, the earth was dry. But Noah and his son and those that were with him did not go out from the ark until the Lord told them. And the day came that the Lord told them to go out, and they went out from the ark. And they went and returned, every one to his way and to his place. And Noah and his sons dwelt in the land that God had told them, and they served the Lord of their days. And the Lord blessed Noah and his sons on their going out from the ark. And he said to them, Be fruitful and fill all the earth, become strong and increase abundantly in the earth, and multiply therein. Alright, we're actually going to stop here. I only hope that actually, oh yeah, we're going to stop here. Um, sorry, trying to just figure out whether that's what the Spirit wants me to do. Yeah, we're going to stop here. I only hope the reader and listen to this word will be blessed by this. And we're going to make this a continuation. I may even jump into the pseudepigrapha. I'm thinking to do the Spirit, start reading a lot of the books that I have, just to give people kind of a framework of where I acquired the knowledge, you know, where I've managed to gather understanding with some levels of understanding. Not all of my understanding comes from these books, because the Father gives us wisdom through the things that we read. He connects the dots and stuff like that through the Spirit. So yeah, I think I need to be a bit more transparent. At the moment, I've been reading just the Bible um, online, and I think sometimes people think, how have I formulated some of these breakdowns with just the Bible? So if I actually start reading all the other books in their totality, it will only provide everyone with the same kind of reasoning as I've come to. So may Yahweh bless you, may Yahweh keep you, may Yahweh shine his face upon you, may Yahweh be gracious to you, may Yahweh lift up his countenance upon you, and may Yahweh upon you everlasting peace in Yeshua. Yahweh name I pray. Selah.